And I'm muted. What's up? So obviously, I am at home today. Producer Tom Mullen was busy. I was like, I'm not even going to bother going into the studio, and it's a shit show from the jump. Doofy, you asshole! You asked for the link, and you're not coming up. There's the link, Doofy. Jesus Christ! Like everybody's like, what the hell? Listen, it's because I am technologically inept. That's just who I am as a person. But we have some big things going on. Big things going on today. WTT says just turn the sound back off. No. I understand why you say that, but no. Yeah. So we've had quite the week. Obviously the main attraction tonight is that News Now Houston, Earl David Warden, Patrick Roth, and this new guy have been arrested. Dutch Doyle says he was worse today. I'm glad to hear that. No, because I'm really not very. Oh, who we got here? Glenn Lambright. Hi, Glenn. He's not saying anything. Bye, Glenn. Nice try, porn bombers. Not today. Not today. All right. So, yeah. So they get arrested. And I guess we're going to watch this and then kind of talk about it. The arrest itself, I find to be pretty minor. It's not really, they didn't do anything super salacious or anything like that, but there could be some ramifications from this. Hopefully there are, so we can discuss that afterwards, but let's see if I can play a video. Yep, I can. Go me.
Yeah.
Let's go left. Let's go left.
What you doing? Dude, what's up with the lights? It's nighttime? Yeah, it's bright. I mean, I'm not shining my light at you. Y'all looking in the vehicles? What are you talking about? Talking about somebody called the police and y'all have flashlights and y'all are looking in the vehicle. That's what I'm talking about. You have a handgun license? Do you have reason to believe I don't have one? I can request to see it. You can request it, but it's ID. But it's ID. I'm requesting it. Yes. It's identification. And unless you're openly carrying a handgun right now, I got a phone call. I'm in the neighborhood for a reason. Okay. They said that you had flashlights and you were looking in the vehicles. That's why I'm making contact. Am I being detained? Yes. So I can't just walk off? That's correct. So if I walk off, like what happens? I'm just put you in handcuffs. You'll put me in handcuffs? Correct. For what reason? I just told you, sir.
Are we detained too?
Correct.
Okay, so we can't walk off?
Correct.
Okay.
I just told you. I have a phone call. Okay. I'll walk you outside and y'all looking at the vehicle, which is what happens at nighttime.
Hi, Kate.
Hey, Doofy.
I'm just telling you that's the phone call. That's it. Okay. I just want to know what y'all are doing. Make sure you're not.
Oh.
I just don't like people behind me.
Yeah. Can I go ahead and walk off? Can I go ahead and walk off?
That's what I was going to say too, is they've done this multiple times now. It's obviously with the expressed, goal of having the police called. So, I mean, they got what they wanted. Is this the real Glenn Lambright? I can't tell. Okay, I'm going to add him again. Hi, Glenn.
Hello.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's me.
All right, cool.
No, I ain't gonna do it.
Off, Sarge?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. Just.
Not yet, sir. Can you stay right here for me, please? I just need to figure out that nothing criminal is taking place, and then y'all are free to go. That's it.
I want an attorney.
Huh?
I want an attorney.
You want an attorney?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it in a TV show one time. Like, you're not supposed to talk to the cops. That's fine. But you got your handgun license with you? Okay, can I see your handgun license, please? I'm not gonna answer any questions. So we're gonna go this route. What route?
He doesn't have to show it, man.
That's correct. He does. I do? Correct.
No.
No, he doesn't.
I don't think that's right.
Attorney General says that your license to carry is identification.
Hey, why'd you roll your eyes right now? Here's the deal. You see that sidewalk right there? Why? Okay. Let me ask you a question. Fair question. Do y'all see this sidewalk right here?
Yes.
I see something over there.
Yeah, right here.
Is that not a sidewalk? It's a something. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Well, we're standing on a sidewalk, right? Sure. Okay. Okay. Y'all are walking in the middle of the road.
Uh-huh.
And there's a sidewalk. So now you're violating that law.
Not where we were walking. There's no sidewalk right here.
There's no sidewalk right there. There's no sidewalk right there.
We're on this side right here.
You know, you see that
Hey,
Why
are you cuffing
Why am
him?
I being under arrest?
Why are you cuffing him? What's your name? Hey, you just threw his phone. What's your name, officer?
Sergeant.
Free at last, free at last. Hey guys, Authority Check here. Hey, go check me out on YouTube. Go check me out on Facebook. I'm off both channels. And enjoy the next video.
Harness, this is LaPorte, Texas, guys. LaPorte, Texas. What are you cuffing him for?
Hey, that hurts, man.
I'll fix it in a second.
What the hell?
Tell him about your shoulder injury.
Yeah, come on,
You have a
dude. Like,
shoulder injury?
yeah,
You
I
need
got
to double
shoulder
cuff him.
injury.
Double
I
cuff
also
him.
got herniated disc. Come on, man.
I'm not put him on there. You're the one freaking out, huh?
Yeah, I'm freaking out because I'm in fucking handcuffs right now.
You don't have to cuss at me.
Of course, I got to curse at you.
And you don't.
Put me in fucking handcuffs for no goddamn reason.
And you can't disarm him either, sir. He's not under arrest.
He's under arrest now for walking in the roadway when there's a sidewalk.
Are you serious?
Actually, all of y'all are gonna be under arrest for it, so.
The street right there is blocked off.
Here, take that off. You want to take it off for you, sir? Take it off. Can you slide it off? It slides off.
We walked on the curb, not the street.
34. I'm clear at Fairmont Oaks. I can be around to
Is
21.
that better?
You all right?
Is that better, sir?
Three, 4, 21. You stable and you step it up.
Yeah, put it in the
Go
pocket.
live. LaPorte, Texas.
Come over here.
Hurry, hurry. Turn the camera around.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail for life. I told you, walking in.
Flip it, flip it.
There is not a sidewalk there. There is a sidewalk. Right under construction. Right
Go.
What are they doing?
You're not over here looking at the other side. There's a sidewalk available. There's not a sidewalk. There's not. I was walking on
Guys in LaPorte, Texas, were being arrested
on that edge right across the
by
street.
a sergeant.
Yeah, well, you know what? I
Because
guarantee that
there's
my
a
boss-
sidewalk over there.
Okay. I mean, I
We walked over here on the
Yeah,
curb.
but
We
I'm
didn't
pretty
get the
sure
street. We were on the
that
curb.
be available for, I don't know what, year, 2 years. It'll be available in 48. Will I get it tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, I bet not. Tomorrow Sunday. The record isn't open.
Who's the shift lieutenant right now?
There's no lieutenant on right now.
Oh, so you're it, huh?
That's correct.
LaPorte, Texas. So he says that he's arresting all of us because we didn't cross the street to walk on that
In a residential neighborhood.
in a residential neighborhood.
Unbelievable.
We walked on the curb right here.
And his dash cam will show
On
it.
the curb.
I think what's also unbelievable is that they don't understand why it would be concerning to be walking around late at night in a residential neighborhood shining your flashlight in cars.
Free Jake.
Hey, Kate. Do you guys hear me?
Yeah, no, we can hear you. Sorry, my
Okay.
ears back a little wonky. But it's just like, you know, they're crying over this. Like, been doing this at least the past few nights, right? Like eventually this is going to happen.
And he said that's a crime. They're going to arrest all three of us.
It's a residential neighborhood, Sergeant.
That is correct. I understand that.
We were on the curb when you were coming down the street. There's no sidewalk provided on the side we were walking on.
If there is a
The side we were walking on, we were already on the sidewalk.
Damn it, Bobby.
It's not an intersection exactly. We were within 100 feet of an intersection.
If there's a sidewalk, jaywalk. Okay, I'm not going to argue with you. I thought you said you don't talk to police. Stop talking to me.
There you go.
What?
Did you guys lose sound?
Oh, I can hear you.
Kate.
No, we lost
We lost
Kate.
Kate.
Fucking Doofy. It's fucking Doofy's fault. Cocksucker.
Stupid freak computer is acting up. I don't know what's going on today. Hold on. I got my dog trying to give me a paw, and then I'm trying to stay in this thing, and holy shit. I'll try it again.
Doofy, you goofy, quit kicking our Kate off.
We can't blame Doofy. Can't blame Doofy for my shitty computer. There we go. Now it's playing again.
I'm sorely disappointed. This was a good start.
Sorely disappointed. I'm
Yeah,
sure
I mean,
I'm sorry.
that means a lot to the police that you
Yeah.
know, Earl is disappointed.
James, I'll answer your question. LaPorte, obviously.
LaPorte, Texas.
Yeah, it's LaPorte, Texas. He says he's arresting us because we didn't cross the street. Keep in mind we're within 100 feet of an intersection. You have to cross that intersection.
I'd be curious to know if Texas has prowling laws, because I would think this would qualify.
Hey guys.
What's up, Cheese
Hello,
Pizza?
Hank.
That's not Hank. That's Cheese Pizza or Vanilla Pat.
No, it's
We
not.
lost Pat. Oh, it is Hank. We lost Kate too, and Doofy. This show's going shit in the handbasket quick.
Doofy got scared.
At least we get to celebrate PayPal Patty in jail.
Yeah, they're out already though, sadly.
Yes.
So this show's gone to shit in the handbasket quick. Good job, Kate.
My greatest disappointment was the taser didn't have to be deployed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you heard. Like I said, I'm going to ask around, but I would think that Texas would have to have some prowling laws or something. I mean, like Kate was mentioned before, this has gone on probably 4 nights in a row, and it's now going.
Yeah, that's going to be on city ordinances, it's not a state ordinance.
All right, so I'll have to look up LaPorte and see what their regulations are. But I mean, they got what they wanted. I mean, they've been enticing cops for the past 3 or 4 nights and neighbors and stuff. And the last night's escapades was 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, yeah, if I see someone walking around my neighborhood with a flashlight shining lights into cars and houses, to me, that's definitely worth making a phone call for.
Well, the open carry in the state of Texas, it requires a carry permit. And part of the carry permit is you have to, when you have an interaction with an officer, you must surrender that permit to the officer immediately.
When requested, or even without requesting?
Even without requesting.
Can you send that to me, Jake? I'd appreciate it. You're in Discord, correct?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of curious.
Wait, did you just call him Jake?
No.
I'm sorry, Hank. I'm sorry. I did call him Jake.
Jake's
What's the
messing with my
problem?
screen. Jake just ripped my laptop plug out of the wall. Shit, you're not this horrible dog. What are you doing? Come here.
Free Jake.
I do got one question. I'm wondering, when he got arrested.
What?
Yeah, I didn't quite understand your question there.
I don't know. I'm just wondering. Omaha cop lot was there when PayPal Patty got arrested.
This time, no. So this time, who we have here is Authority Check. He's a new guy. And PayPal Patty, and of course, News Now Houston, David Earl Warden, the rapist. That same one.
Correct. Confirmed rapist. Yeah. Convicted rapist.
Convicted rapist.
Yes.
Jake, I swear to God.
Right there.
So
use the sidewalk instead of walking.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. The night before this, they were in another little city in Texas, and this authority dude was actually opening police car doors in the parking lot of the police station.
That's never a good idea.
No,
not a good idea. This is what I mean. Like this was inevitable. What happened? They're crying like this was not. I mean, eventually they were going to get you for something. It's like the law of probability.
If I'm not mistaken,
walking on the curb.
We were on the curb because there was no sidewalk provided.
No sidewalk here, so we walked on the curb.
He says we're all under arrest.
Traffic here.
You would have arrested me. You would have arrested me. You arrested me for some bullshit.
I don't know the sergeant's name. I didn't get it.
Harness.
Sergeant Harness. And we got a second unit showing up now.
So get a hold of Justin Pulliam and John, if you would, guys. John Gray, Justin Pulliam.
angry gym teacher.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, how's it going?
Okay, so I'm basically going to cuffs, so I'm not going to be able to film, guys. I'll stay live as long as I can.
Does Patty really have 2 phones going? Like, what the hell is wrong with him?
Oh, he's got 2 phones and a body cam.
Jesus
Any
Christ.
update on 21?
There's the rapist going into cuffs.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, let me do that. Nope, no weapons. All right. Oh. Yeah. Here, let me You got this? Okay. Okay.
Good. Yeah, that's fine.
This fucking idiot yelling Attica.
Yeah. At least they're having fun while they're getting arrested.
I have a shoulder injury on my left side, so if you could have 2 cups, please.
Be writing a ticket for that. Not arrested.
Well, they got their goal. They wanted to get arrested. They think they have a lawsuit.
Right.
Say again, sir?
I said, it seems to me that that's a traffic ticket, not an arrest.
You are correct. That is a traffic offense, and which you can't go to jail. So you just admitted.
They did the
that
same
y'all
thing to
did commit
Carolina.
A traffic offense.
No, I'm saying
That is a traffic offense. Correct. That's what you just said.
I'm not admitting to anything. I'm
Okay, that's
asking
fine.
you.
It is a ticketable and or arrestable offense. You're correct.
And you went with option B.
Right.
No, they're not being arrested for failing to ID.
This is what this department's become since Adcox went down to UTMB. It's disgusting.
And there's Earl again. I know somebody, I know this department. No, you don't. No, you don't, Earl. What was that? Okay. So this is what we have going on here. Let's pull up the booking. And they've all since been released. So I mean, that's good, I guess, for them. So let's see here. I'm gonna share my screen. Chrome tab. Nope. Oh, right here. So there they are. Yeah, there they are. So that's Leonard
I'm going to
Michael.
jump down. Thank you. Let me come up.
Sure, Glenn. So that's Michael. Hold on, can we make this bigger? We're gonna make this bigger. There we go. I guess I should probably zoom in too, because we can't see that well. There we go. So Leonard Michael DeLeon, 38 years old. This is authority check. Then of course we have our Blobby Hill, Patty Cakes, Patrick Bradenroth, and then of course the rapist himself. God, he looks happy to be arrested. Like that is the face of a child molester. I'm sorry, but you couldn't look like more of a sex offender than Earl does. So they were arrested. It was, like I said, a pretty minor offense. It was essentially for, walking on the road, not on the sidewalk. However, this is where it gets a little bit complicated potentially for our dear friend Earl. So as we can see here, we have his pretrial supervision and bond conditions. This is from 2019. He is currently going to trial on allegations of child molestation. So he has, the pretty much the standard conditions there. He has to personally appear in court on time every time. But he shall commit no crime and shall not engage in any conduct that can result in his or her arrest. That's number 3. So Earl was just arrested. Whoops. I don't know. I mean, I think the totality, just overall, the whole situation could put him in jeopardy of having this bond revoked, right? Because he is a sex offender that was prowling around a residential neighborhood late at night, shining lights into people's cars. He's already out on another sexual offense. When you look at the whole situation, he might actually be going to jail over this, I think, right? What do you guys think?
Theoretically, yes. I mean, it depends how hard of an ass, the DA wants to be. And the way these guys are pushing buttons right now, I would not be surprised.
Right. Yeah. I mean, just again, like the whole situation here would be concerning, I think. I mean, he's a sex offender that was prowling around a residential neighborhood by his own admission.
At 2:00 in the morning.
Right.
Hey, Harry.
Yeah, buddy.
Right.
Yeah, I looked up. They've changed the regulations. So I renewed my permit last. You don't have to show anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because they had prior to 2017, if you failed to show, they could revoke your permit, but they removed that.
Trump said, I'm sorry. Trump said this is a judicial order. So this is through the courts. This is a court order. It's not the bail bondsman. So this is his court agreement.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be awesome if they did. I mean, like I said, the way these guys keep pushing, everyone's buttons in Harris County, especially, and Bexar County. I mean, it would not surprise me at all if they violated him and put him in custody or up his bond, which we'll just eat for.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best case scenario for everybody is if this asshole just goes back into jail.
Absolutely.
How is he allowed to leave the county? He's really not. If you can see number 6 here, his travel is restricted. He has to remain within Harris County, Texas, and pretty much the counties that touch it. So Brazoria, Chambers, Fort Bend, Galveston, Liberty, Montgomery, and Waller. A request to travel outside these counties must be submitted to your supervising officer at least 2 business days prior to your planned travel date. So he really can't leave his county and the surrounding counties without permission. He also can't use, possess, consume marijuana or any controlled substance or dangerous drug, and he can't use, consume, or possess alcoholic beverages either.
I think people forget how big Texas is and how big these counties are in Texas.
Yeah. I mean, he can go pretty far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And he was carrying some type of less lethal weapon with him last night as well.
He usually is. It's because he's an asshole.
He's a tackleberry. He's one of those guys who wanted to be a cop so bad, but rape got in the way of that.
Yeah, well, I mean, multiple times, like multiple crimes, I should say.
Right.
Allegedly, possibly, maybe multiple rapes, but definitely multiple crimes.
Right.
He was convicted of. Yeah.
He wasn't. If Steve Stamper asked why can he carry, he wasn't carrying a real gun. It was either black powder or less lethal.
Right. Yeah. Oh, we lost Doofy somewhere along the line.
Did
Bye,
we really
Doofy.
though? Did we really lose him?
I mean, he brings sex appeal.
He does bring sex appeal. This is true.
Yeah.
He must be sad tonight. No Roadhead.
Yeah, we have some counties in Texas that are bigger than Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So
I mean, to be fair, a lot of things are bigger than Rhode Island. it's a pretty small state. Yeah, it's a pretty small state. So obviously they've been let out, and that's that. But I'll hope and pray that they decide that they're going to revoke his bond over that. And of course it's not a definite. They could opt not to, but we can always hope.
Yeah, I mean, there's several options. They can up his bond, make him pay more bond money, or put him on a tracker even.
Right.
Like I said, or revoke it. Like I said, I think it'd be great if they did revoke it, and that would not surprise me at all with these guys. Harry Minter. Oh, okay. I guess that beats Roadhead, Doofy.
What?
And question for Harry.
Yeah, buddy.
Can't they ID somebody for reasonable suspicion during an investigation? I mean,
that's where
prowling around a neighborhood filming in the middle of the night is not normal behavior.
Right, and that's the argument I've made many times with people about reasonable articulable suspicion. They always spout that off, but do they really understand what that means? 3 guys you got PayPal Patty wearing a mosquito net for a mask at 2:00 in the morning, shining flashlights in the cars is, to me, in my eyes, and I would challenge them and make them ID is reasonable articulable suspicion. I mean, like you said, it's not normal behavior. It's based on the training of the officer, what he's been into. This is not a stop and ID though. This is an investigation though, Teresa. It's not like they're walking down the road and someone's asking them to stop to see their ID. They are literally, like I said, that's what I'm curious what the prowling laws are in that county.
Well, they keep spouting that Tillman is not suspicious, but the act of filming by itself, but the other activities you're engaged in, you take the totality of the situation, and bam, it's suspicious.
Right, and that goes back to the training and experience of the officers. So I mean, like I said, and again, I know a lot of jurisdictions have prowling laws. I mean, at 2 o'clock in the morning, to me, that is blatant prowling when you're shining your flashlight into someone's house and their car.
Right.
So,
Sure, into the house might actually get some of the peeping Tom laws too.
So yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, what's funny is that Sergeant ripped off that ordinance real quick. He knew exactly what he wanted to charge them with. So, that was his plan B, and he went to it. So,
Paige, I've put up the link like 20 times. I'm sure that you can figure out how to use that if you want to. Like, I keep putting up the link, Paige. Hi, Corrosive. Hi, Dutch. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Going on.
Sorry. So I think Paige wants to come up and tell you that you guys are all clueless.
Well, that should be good.
Not that we don't have two, career law enforcement officers on the panel right now. But Paige wants, okay, Paige. All right, get it together. Seriously. There's the fucking link again. Come up and argue with these people who, have made their living off of law enforcement and tell us how you know better.
If she comes up, she has to share her liquor.
if I wanted to learn how to open a bottle of wine, I'd ask Paige. Law questions, not so much.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, it's like I said, these guys have been doing this all weekend. They got exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, there's no other reason, why you'd be prowling around a residential neighborhood at 2 o'clock in the morning in case you want to get up there. And we got Nemi and hi Nemi. Thanks for joining. Okay.
Hi, Jake.
Yeah. Trump, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
about
I'm
that.
gonna drop you down, Nemi, unless you want to say something. Nemi, no.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yo,
My
what's
bad.
going on?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
My bad.
That's okay. We're
Okay.
gonna be careful. Oh, here we
Okay.
go.
By the way, Kate, my dogs say hi to your dogs.
Yeah, it's good seeing you.
Is it working? I can't see. There we go.
Oh, just FYI, Glitter locked herself in the house today.
Hello.
In the house?
Yeah, she locked herself in the house. Most people lock themselves out of the house. Not Glitter. She locked herself in the house.
Retard alert!
Oh my God! I'm divorcing you right now. Asshole. We maybe moved on from where I was trying to get on here to voice my opinion about this arrest and about how there is no law that requires a person to ID themselves just because a police officer asks. So you do realize that, right?
Yes.
But you do realize they committed an offense, and an
What
offense
offense?
without ID is an arrest.
I'm sorry?
They violated a local law.
Which was what? A walking in the street?
No matter what, it's still a local law. You can
that was secondary. No, calm down.
It was not secondary.
No, that's why they get arrested, Paige.
The call was
It's the
there's
charge.
people. Listen, they're dumbasses. I agree with you. They were out there looking for trouble. They were out there with their flashlights, with their guns on their holsters, whether they were real or not. I don't know. Looking into cars, waiting for police officers to come there. They were absolutely baiting them.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when a police officer comes up to you and says, "Oh, I got a call, give me your ID," you don't ever have to fucking give them ID.
That's
not
not
what that varies by state.
That's not what happened.
True.
Oh, calm down. All right.
Hold on, Paige. Hold on.
It's not true.
Okay, Paige, take a breath. Let us answer then.
All right.
Do you understand what reasonable, articulable suspicion is?
I absolutely understand what reasonable, articulable suspicion is.
You can't say it, but you understand it. That's cool. So
Stop
three guys.
drinking from the toilet. Who is that?
So three guys.
Yeah, I can say it. It's kind of a tongue twister. Have you ever
Only when you're not sober. That's okay. So three guys walking through a neighborhood.
All right. So now you're making accusations that aren't true. But anyway, go ahead.
No, it's fine. Three guys walking through a neighborhood at 2 o'clock in the morning, shining flashlights into a car, shining flashlights into houses and yards, is reasonable, articulable suspicion based on training and experience of that officer.
Absolutely.
No.
Let me add something real quick, because I think Paige maybe doesn't have quite the right argument, because Texas is not a stop and ID state. So they need more than reasonable suspicion to get your ID in Texas. Texas requires an arrest. So you're not obligated to give up your ID in Texas unless you're driving a vehicle.
But in
Or
New York
unless
State,
you're lawfully arrested.
but in New
Unless
York
you're
State,
lawfully arrested,
specifically
that's
the
right.
city, you have to give it up.
No.
Sorry?
In New York City, you have to give it up.
Well, okay.
Oh, I
we're
don't know
not
about New
talking
York,
about
but
New York
they're in
City.
Texas. They're
They
in
were
Texas.
in
So.
Texas.
Yeah, in Texas, if an officer can articulate reasonable suspicion that they may be committing a crime and is investigating, yes, they have to ID.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
In
There's a law in
Texas,
Texas, 3802 is, a failure to ID statute in Texas, and 3802 requires a lawful arrest to charge you with a failure to ID.
right.
In
You
Texas,
only
it's
have
not
to
stop and
yourself
ID.
if you've been lawfully arrested.
Well, they
That's
did cross the
3802
street
in
and they
Texas.
had no ID, so they violated the law. So in they go.
Were they
Sorry?
arrested for failure to ID? Because I
Yeah,
don't believe that they were.
No.
Right.
They weren't arrested
were-
for failure to ID.
They were arrested for standing or walking in the street when there was
Pedestrian and roadway.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Teresa, what are the prowling laws in Texas? Do they have a state law or just a local municipality law?
I'm not sure what the prowling laws are in Texas. I have no idea.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah, they they were arrested for walking in the street. I'm assuming that that's the best he could do at the time.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
nobody thinks that I'm not up here to say that wasn't a bullshit arrest, that they could have just given them a ticket. I mean, they took the ride. They didn't like them lurking around that neighborhood. They didn't want to give up their ID. They didn't want to cooperate. So the officer has, discretion, and he can haul you off to jail. And that's what he did. So,
yep.
Yeah.
That's what you get. That's what you get when you go out there stirring up shit with police. You got to make sure that you are on the right side of the law, that you're not caught in the middle of the street, that you're not giving them a reason to be able to stick you in the back of that car or put you in handcuffs. And prowling around a neighborhood, prowling around a neighborhood is not going to do it.
The problem I have, Teresa, is there are laws, right? And these people just want to say oh, cops can do whatever they want. You're walking down the street.
What people, Paige? Nobody said that. Literally, no one said. Do you want a registered sex offender prowling around your neighborhood at 2 a.m.?
Listen, Kate,
do you? No,
she probably does.
Absolutely not. And
okay, neither do I. So we can agree on that. We can agree on that.
Shown my disdain and actually had a conversation with Earl about his rapist ways. I understand that that's an issue. All right. But you have to separate things, right?
Nelly.
You have to look at things with different lenses when it comes to different situations. You can't just use what and apply that to a situation, because a cop doesn't know that situation. A juror might not know that situation, right? So what I'm
pretty sure they do.
I'd be willing to bet the cops are fully aware that was a rapist.
They know.
And
they know.
Bobby
and actually, he's out on bond right now. So I believe that as it works in most states is if you're out, you do actually have to ID every time that you're stopped by a police officer if you're out on pretrial. So
if you're on
I didn't see that in his bond conditions, and I thought the same thing. So I'm not really sure.
That's different than bond.
And Teresa,
people don't even know this.
Section 3802, paragraph, section B2, lawfully detained persons have to ID.
No, and
they
say that.
Yes, I'm reading. It's plain English.
Read it to me.
Read it.
You got it in front of you?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Read it. I've read it a million times, so I know what it says. Read it.
I have to.
Of intentionally giving false or fictitious name, residence, address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the person.
Lawfully arrested.
2,
it's still an arrest.
Lawful arrest.
Person. 3, or request the person's information. Requesting information from a person that the peace officer has a good cause to believe is a witness to a criminal offense.
Yeah, that's
None of
witness.
those things applied until after they were arrested.
The lawfully detained does.
Lawfully detained isn't one of them. That's not it. No,
where
you cannot be lawfully detained. You have to be arrested. I didn't hear that.
I didn't either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I didn't. That's why.
I'm not. I don't want to bicker. I mean, and I'm not trying to be obnoxious about it or anything. But I was actually detained and had all of my stuff seized back in Texas a few years ago in Leon Valley, and I'm very familiar with 3802, and I'm very familiar with not being required to identify until after you've been arrested. And I know it's a part of a lawsuit that I'm involved in right now, so I'm very familiar with that law. I mean, you can read it all you want, whatever you're reading. I understand how it works. You're not required to identify in the state of Texas unless you're under arrest. You cannot give false information. You cannot give false information. That is an arrestable offense, but you do not have to identify yourself in Texas until you are lawfully arrested.
Okay, but we're hung up on this IDing thing. They weren't arrested for failing to ID. They were arrested for being in the road. That was a lawful arrest.
We were arrested for a charge other than the ID.
Right, and they were refusing to ID while being arrested, not the other way around. So there's
no.
Yes, we can go back and watch it. He was being put into cuffs, and he was being told that he was arrested, and then he refused to ID. We can watch that again.
ID, we got the summons on the spot.
Anyway, Teresa, are you glad that Salty Vag is out? I'm so excited.
Glad what?
Salty Vag, Salvaggio. He's gone.
Oh, yeah.
We're not talking about that, Pat.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you're throwing something out that 425 people, maybe 50 of them know what you're talking about.
Hey, I also don't think. I mean, I know that they were required to identify once they were placed under arrest. I get that. I understand that. But while they're lurking around and the cop pulls up on them and he's demanding identification while he's still investigating, they are not obligated to give it to him in the state of Texas. And I'm just trying to explain that. I'm on you guys' side. I'm not a fan of these people. They're a bunch of creepers. If there was an arrestable offense for not IDing, I promise you I would be on that cop side. So I'm just saying.
They weren't arrested for failure to ID, though.
No, right. I understand that.
And asking for ID is completely legal.
Right.
Everywhere.
Right,
you can ask. They don't have to give it to you. And if you refuse, then that may give the cop the impression that something else is going on that he needs to look further into. It's all in how you react to the police determines how they're going to act with you.
So if you exercise your rights, right? I have the right to remain silent. I have the right to not identify myself. I have the right to not answer your questions. And so what you're saying is that the cop can therefore infer that because I'm exercising my rights, that therefore I have something to hide and therefore I'm a criminal.
Well,
that is not what I said.
What he can do is he can arrest you for standing in the road.
Yeah.
Right. He can arrest you for standing in the road or anything else that you're doing that's criminal.
It's ridiculous.
That's why when you go out to antagonize the police.
I think that worked out great. I think that worked out great, honestly.
The cop got creative. He got told
when you exercise your rights, we have these rights for a reason.
You don't have a right to walk in the street in Texas.
Obviously.
If you're going to exercise your rights.
Don't break the law while exercising your rights. That's what it comes
Exactly.
down to.
Thank you, Dutch.
That's my point. Yes.
Sure. And I don't. But I certainly am not just going to be like, yeah, here, officer, whatever. Take all my information. I'll give you whatever you need just because you're a cop.
A name would suffice in that, especially because it's 2:00 in the morning in a residential area. I think it worked out great. They removed the registered sex offender, the convicted rapist, from prowling around a residential neighborhood at 2:00 in the morning. So
that was squeezed his punch as well.
Next time, Paige, what we'll do is we'll call up Earl and we'll say, exercise your rights in front of Paige B's house at 2:00 in the morning.
I didn't actually hear Earl say anything.
Now you're being ridiculous.
Up until after the arrest started.
Human beings or citizens in this country have rights, and
Hey,
we need
just
to
admit it was good
exercise
police
them
work.
in order
Yeah, I mean, don't die on that hill. I would not die on that hill.
I'll die on that hill.
Move on with their day.
You can move to North Korea. I'll die on my hill.
I'm in Brooklyn, New York. It's the same thing.
What the hell does North Korea have to do with this?
Nothing.
They don't have rights there. They don't have a free press.
But we do, and nobody.
But we have all of those rights.
They don't
What
have
they
rights.
do, what they have in Texas though is, they have a court system there, and they'll get to work their way through the court, and they'll get to fight this. This is America. It's not like they're going to get, what it caned. They're not going to get caned for this, you know.
And had Manny, Mo, and Jackass been standing on the sidewalk, they wouldn't have been arrested.
Pretty much just fine. But you know, you don't want to go out lurking around antagonizing police and then break the law.
I never advocated for that ever.
No,
what I'm saying
I get that.
Is that when you start to take away people's rights, and these people think it's funny that we have, you know,
I
free
didn't
press,
see anybody. I
have
didn't
free speech.
Yeah. Like OBT lawyer says, and Paige just let us know she's never been to North Korea. Yeah, I mean,
Paige, what civil rights were violated?
It's fine.
No, that's just legitimate. I was going to ask the same question. What right was violated?
What right was violated in this specific instance?
Yeah,
that's the one we're talking about. You made an accusation their rights were violated, and we're talking about this situation. What
in
rights
this
were
instance,
violated?
we're talking about right now.
You're muted again, Paige.
You know, and what rights are they out there fighting for? What is the right that they're fighting
The right
for?
to be an idiot?
The right to be able to shine flashlights in people's cars. I'll tell you what, in my neighborhood, that might get you shot. Not by the police either.
Paige forgets she mutes herself sometimes. Paige, you're muted.
I do that too.
Well, I had read
But you're
something
sober when you do
earlier that somebody, either
Usually.
the woman that called the police or someone adjacent to the people that called the police, ran to their car to get their gun out of the car after they saw these people prowling around looking in windows. And that may be what triggered the call.
Yeah, I heard Earl made a comment that this lady who they shined the light, apparently they were walking by, the lady beeped her alarm in her car. They then shined the light in the car. Lady came out of the house. Earl claims she got a gun out of her car and chambered it, and she was standing in the middle of the street. And Earl made an accusation that she sounded drunk because she had a speech impediment. Hey, Earl, you ever listen to yourself, buddy?
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Earl's just mad because for once a woman pulled a gun on him and not the other way around.
I doubt that even happened. I doubt that even happened.
He is a
Okay.
pathological liar.
I've been accused of the same thing by Earl, so I doubt that even happened. That's just a way for them to take the attention off of them and put it on this other person.
Harry, this is going on for a couple days, you said, right?
Oh, at least since today's what, Sunday? At least since Friday or Thursday night. They've been doing
So
this
I
every
bet you
night.
they were ID'd once before.
No, they've been stopped every night they've done this, and every night they've been asked for their ID, and every night they've declined it, which is fine. The cops have released them and let them down the road. Last night they committed an offense, and they had to ID. You know, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, you're right. You don't have to ID, but make sure you're on the right side of that ground you're going to hold yourself to.
Yep. And I can almost guarantee that the departments down there are talking to each other and letting them know that this is going on and to keep an eye out for these clowns.
Oh, 100%. And it's, you know, like it is naive to believe that they don't know that Earl is a registered sex offender. I mean, they know he's a registered sex offender.
Right now.
Right.
If they don't know as soon as they pull up and see him and recognize him, as soon as they run him, they're going to. So yeah.
Well, and those idiots always brag they're on a fusion report down there. So I mean, you can't tell me these small jurisdictions and these sheriff's firms, like you said, don't know who these cards are.
They also keep repeating there's an alert out. You know, there's been an alert put out. So
right. You keep poking the bear's going to bite you. And that's what happened last night. They found a way and they got bit. And the angry gym teacher, Justin Pulliam, he was sitting at home and he went and bailed all three of them out.
Oh, what a dick.
So
Southside Slacker is respectfully disagreeing. They didn't commit an offense, so they had no reason to ID, but they did.
They did, yeah. Again, they were not arrested, Southside, for failure to ID. They were arrested for crossing or being on this road. They cannot walk in the road legally in Texas.
Well, not in that jurisdiction.
You know, fuck
Texas. Yeah, I think, yeah. So
I think we lost Paige here.
They really should have taken.
She probably passed out.
They should have taken Rogue's crash course on civilian right of way and easements before they tried that. He would have sorted them out.
Maybe they forgot to look at the GIS.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally, I mean, I can't complain. They literally, like, mission accomplished. Way to protect your community. You got a registered sex offender and his weird friends off the street at 2 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully, they never return to that neighborhood. They would be dumb too. Artie, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Artie, how you doing, buddy?
Well, at the end of the day, what does it do? What did they accomplish? You know, what does that accomplish?
Money.
Yeah, exactly. This is no longer a 1A audit. This is no longer a 2A audit. This is strictly poking the bear, trying to get lawsuits at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Pullman's a little light in his wallet right now, so good. He did something.
I think, I guess their point is maybe that you can't even walk down the road without being harassed by police, but, that's not what they're doing. They're not just walking down the road.
They probably would have been left alone, but they're walking down the road, shining lights in the cars and filming. Everything put together is suspicious activity.
Carrying firearms.
Well, I mean, it's Texas. You're suspicious if you're not carrying a firearm.
Right.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot.
I mean, and actually Earl did a video on this earlier this week where they got stopped in another neighborhood for doing the exact same thing. And Earl, he went on to his racist tirade and that you can't be poor and white in these neighborhoods. And that's why they stopped you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's okay if you do disagree with us. I don't mean to jump down your throat here. The only reason I kind of got jumpy with Paige, honestly, is because she comes up here sometimes and just gets annoying. like really, like what rights were violated? I don't fucking know. That's Paige, my Paige impression.
Let's talk about Southie Badge.
What rights were they exercising?
Well, we can't answer that. Can't answer that.
Well, I wanted to say I wanted to at least express my agreement with what Teresa had said based on her understanding of the law, because I remember watching a video. I don't remember which auditor it was, but it was somebody who was arrested in Texas. And out of curiosity, I went to go look at the failure to ID statute. And based on my reading, it kind of confirms that Texas is not a stop and ID state, and that you can only be arrested for failure to ID after a lawful arrest, or if they find that you provided false information, or the other one. Simply being detained is insufficient to arrest you for failure to ID.
Well, when I just pulled up 302, the second portion right under the arrest was if you're detained.
What was the statute name?
Was it 38? I think it was 38.02, I think they said.
It's 38.2. B 2 is, or B is a person commits an offensive if he is intentionally gives false and fictitious information, residence address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the person, lawfully detained the person, or required information from a person that the officer has good cause to believe is a witness to a criminal offense.
Here we go.
So would lawfully detained cover, we're going to give you a ticket, so stay here until we get it written. I need your ID so that we can fill the ticket out.
I would say yes.
I do see that in there. WTT, did they change it? Did they change the law? Or is it you can't give false information? Let me read it again. Hang on.
I think it's just false information. We are really spinning our circles. I mean, our wheel.
Yeah, on something that wasn't. It's a non.
Yeah.
It's
a non-issue because they were not arrested for failure. Can we just make that very clear right now? These three were not arrested for failure to ID. They were not charged with failure to ID. The only reason this even what?
I was going to say they were arrested for idiot jaywalking.
Right.
Not even jaywalking.
Yeah,
basically. Being in the middle of the road. Just being in the road. Not even jaywalking. Just walking in the road.
Where there was a sidewalk available. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's, and the only reason that this is even like an issue right now is because we let Paige up, who I don't even know where, they were not arrested for failure to ID. So moving on. Sorry. But let's see here. We have Hoosier.
Did he Hoosier himself again?
Oh, this one is this is just okay. So Hoosier News Now, as we can see here. This is a video that was put out. Looks like he got smoked by a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
This is not news. That is false advertising.
Like a coal roll? Oh no, that's right. He got hit.
Hello, everybody. Hoosier News Now out here with Rogue Nation and Eyes on the State. News Now, California. We are in Compton.
Good luck.
and we had a domestic dispute with a knife. Oh no, the guy had a gun. Reported had a gun. Nice to see you again.
The 3 whitest guys in the world in Compton.
That's it.
That's why they're hanging around the cops.
Yeah.
Oh. False call. Hey, see you at the next one, guys. That's the same sergeant that was at the last call. Do what? Yes. Cop watchers.
I shit my pants.
Holy shit. Don't see somebody coming across here?
Oh, I missed it.
What's wrong with you?
No, we'll go back. We'll go back and watch it again. And I'm gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it from the other person's perspective here. But I mean, I'm trying not to laugh because it's wrong to laugh at somebody getting hit by a car. But what a fucking idiot!
Not at him.
What a fucking idiot! Really, you'll see why.
Do what? Yes.
No.
Cop watchers.
Oh, so not reporters. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, so live in your mom's basement. My bad.
Bam.
I wish you could see the control light to see.
But the camera survived.
Don't see somebody coming across here? What's wrong with you? You're lucky I jumped and saw you.
Unbelievable. Did I not have the right of way? Everybody else stopped.
Michael Bowman.
Now I'll waste another pair of underwear.
Woo! Whoa! Are you all right, man?
I'm good. I jumped. I saw her.
They better be glad it wasn't Glenn or the car would be totaled.
Yeah.
Glenn's car blew up.
Put my hand down and jump.
Glenn's house blew up.
That's right. So it was the house.
Woo!
When did that happen?
Oh, that's like
2
you got a
days
video
ago.
now.
I got a good video now.
You want me to have him make a report for you? What do you want me to do?
You might want to check she's drunk.
So let's go to the other vantage point there. I mean,
He
honest
says
to
he
God.
jumped. He says he jumped.
Yeah,
I wanna see
he
that.
didn't really exercise a lot of caution. Actually, let me see if I can do it this way.
I wish you could see the traffic control light to see if they actually belonged in the crosswalk at that time or not.
Well, it's a stop coming from the side that they were initially walking toward where that white car was sitting. I thought I saw a stop sign there. So I don't know if there's a light the other way or how that's laid out.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this other video. No, I mean, he was not exercising a lot of caution while crossing the road, in my opinion. Oh, we want to share the audio too, huh?
So we got to be over 50 arrests for the year so far while Kate's pulling that up.
Yeah, we are.
It's a banner year. Hoosier News Now, new speed bump.
Holy shit! Oh my God, she just hit him!
Easy, Karen.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So again, like what you can't really see, but I mean, he's just.
Maybe you won't look at the camera, asshole. You'd be able to cross the
They're not paying attention as they are crossing. He almost gets smoked and he jumps out of the way.
Holy shit! I shit my pants! Just hit him!
Well,
There's a stop sign from the side street.
There's a significant amount of cities that are trying to have ordinance
Holy
against
shit!
being in the
Did you
roadway.
knock him out of his shoes?
phone.
What
So
a
I mean,
dumbass.
I would say that if you're walking, and he was in the crosswalk, good for him. But if you're walking across the street, like pay attention to walking across the street, not your fucking cell phone. Like, what is this? Your first day?
Yeah, especially in the middle of the night. I mean, you're wearing dark clothes, so
And just because you're in a crosswalk, does that give you automatic immunity that everybody else has to stop?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, depending on the state, it does.
It does.
The pedestrian, in most cases, the pedestrian may not enter the crosswalk until traffic is clear. But once they have entered the crosswalk, traffic that approaches at that point must yield to the pedestrian.
Yeah. So they still need to learn how to cross streets by themselves without having their hand held.
Well, I mean, just pay attention to where you're walking. It's just, I mean, like I tell my young children, my teenagers, this, like, if you're walking, walk. Don't be on your cell phone. Walk. It's either don't text and drive. Don't film and drive. Don't cross the street.
Yeah, and that car was moving pretty good too.
So it was. So Vitchy says, "Are you guys really trying to justify hitting someone? Come on." No, we're not
I mean, I don't think that was on purpose. Like.
I'm
think
not
that was on
justify
purpose?
it, but we're not justifying, but we do find it
To
humorous.
cross the road and make sure part of paying attention is make sure you do have the right of way.
It's funnier because he didn't get hurt, so
Yeah.
it does make it kind of funny.
Yeah.
Here's our public service announcement.
It'd be better if he shit his pants again, but other than that. What else you have for us tonight, Kate?
What's that?
What else you have for us tonight?
I was gonna say Glenn Serio's had a bad week.
Glenn Serio's got a
Did his
bad
house
life.
really blow up?
What do you do this time?
Well, the radiator blew on his van, which he lives in. So technically,
Oh,
He blew the
his
head
house
gasket.
blew up. Oh, my
oh, was it the
goodness.
head gasket?
Well, he said radiator, but he's also an idiot, so I wouldn't suspect that he knows a lot about automotive anything really. But yeah, so I guess we can start watching that. Thanks to Glenn Serio is a dick group. They always you guys always keep it
Great group of
real,
people.
and yeah, they definitely always save this stuff because otherwise it would just be gone. But it's not. So
Thank
here we
you.
go.
Thank
Here's his
This
car.
is what a radiator leak looks like.
Oh, look at that. Tears.
Car
Van tears.
loaded, radiator fluid everywhere.
My rape van.
The rape wagon. I was going to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that sucks for him. Now he's really
Couldn't
homeless.
have happened
huh?
to a nicer guy.
Yeah.
His
And
fucking
then-
night. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You know what else happened? That fucking Doogie Howser kid found him again.
Yes,
No.
he
I
did.
heard about that. Is there some video?
Braxton. Well, no, we've watched it.
Oh.
Yeah, Braxton.
Shout out Braxton.
Yeah. Braxton, sorry. That's who Doogie Howser is, 15-year-old kid.
He's not going to direct traffic. They got to direct themselves. He's taking a break now. He's going to hide in the car.
You better hide from the 15-year-old.
He's going to hide in the car. He's not even directing traffic anymore.
Why would you?
Wait
Why would
for
you
it.
have to direct traffic?
They're doing construction.
You can't speed your car, buddy. You got to direct traffic. Where's your signal flare? Come on. Do your job, you little cocksucker.
What
We
is
pay
Glenn-
you to do your job. Do it.
You ain't paying
Do
shit,
it.
Glenn.
Yeah, you live in a van down by the river.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Down by the
He
junkyard.
wants to be on camera so bad. He's so desperate. He's so desperate. Look how desperate he is. Oh, they brought backup.
This is the video where
Why
he
not?
denies knowing me.
No, South Jersey. He's not the failed town fool. He is the town fool.
See, even Glenn knows to look before crossing.
That's sad.
Jordan Korea gonna call his daddy.
Come on, dude, breathe.
He can't.
Yeah.
You gonna call your daddy again, Jordan? Yeah? You're not so big and tough when you ain't got me pulled over, huh? Yeah? Yeah, Jordan, you're not big and tough now, are you? Not big and tough today, are you? But you're big and tough when you lie about the LMCs and the swerving. You're big and tough. Oh, that's the Asian guy. I met him before.
What a fucking racist fuck.
Come on, Jordan. You're big and tough over there, huh? Come on, Jordan. You're big and tough. Daddy can't save you this time. Little Daddy Al Korea can't save you this time.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah, hide behind Daddy. Yeah.
He needs a piece of tape for his mouth.
I'm gonna shut it.
No, I'm talking about Glenn.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about too.
So
Oh, for sure. For sure, affirmative action hire. 100%. 100% welfare cop, dude.
He has to be
Yeah,
racist
welfare cop.
again.
Keep
Like,
walking.
oh my
While you
god.
falsify reports, welfare cop. What, did you think it was over with? Do you think I forget, Jordan? I don't forget. I do not
Elephants
forget.
never
That's one
do.
thing that happens
Elephants
here. So go back to your job and do your duties.
He said duty.
No other cop falsifies reports in Linwood, as far as I know, other than you. Other than you, Jordan. Only you. Your buddy left you behind because he don't believe you. He don't trust you, Jordan. He don't believe you, Jordan. He don't believe you, Jordan.
I'm just gonna try to
He
get to
knows
the
you
part
lied.
where he calls the 911 because he calls 911 on this
Tell
kid,
him.
which is hilarious.
Twice.
Tell your mom.
God.
Tell your mom. Look at this guy. Midget stalker. Midget stalker follows. Midget stalker follows.
Honestly, Glenn, I think you're ecstatic that a 15-year-old
Midget
is
stalker follows.
following you.
Midget stalker. Tuffy McTufferson. This is what a rapist looks like.
Oh my god!
This is a rapist.
He called a 15-year-old kid a rapist. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Oh, he calls him a registered sex offender repeatedly at the top of his lungs in a few minutes.
Oh my god!
This is a rapist. He's on the internet now, guys.
So's your dad.
He's on Google. Yeah, he's on Google surfing the web. He's on Google surfing the web. He's surfing the web.
He's trying to order beluga repellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a twerp. I know you are.
I know you're one of mine.
You can't even. You don't know how to hold the phone. You don't even know how to hold the phone, dude.
I'm gonna come over there and tweep your leg. Can I tweep your
I
leg?
got 3 phones. You got one little shitty iPhone 6.
You live in a fucking
What is
van.
Oh, you got the 12. Oh no, it's 11. It's 11.
Oh, that's a nice
Show
phone.
me. Take it out of the case. Take it out of the case.
That kid's getting really don't get so close to Glenn. Oh my god.
He's gonna
Oh my god.
How can he stand
Come on,
Come on,
twerp.
but his radiator just
It's not
busted
that
in
hard.
his
Those
house.
little girly hands.
Braxton.
Turn it around. It's not the Pro Max. It's not the Pro Max.
What
No,
a
it's
piece
not.
of shit he is.
not
He
the
literally
Pro Max.
he's arguing with a 15-year-old boy about what type of phone this kid has. Like this is a clown world that he lives in. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Holy
he did that
shit.
last time too. There was
I
like a
know.
5-minute rant about it's an iPhone 4. I have an iPhone 6.
Dude, he got
You're-
thrown out of a boarding house.
Fucking dope at you. I choose you.
Ugh.
Sure.
That's what Braxton was playing. Catch Pokemon.
$1,600 phone in your face. In your face. Okay.
This kid has a house. How about
Okay.
that? He actually has a place to live. Jesus Christ.
He has people that love
It's
him.
a matter of time before he has a car,
Exactly.
too.
Oh my god.
That's Glenn's I'm in danger giggle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
And
probably
actually,
gets
Teresa, the
bullied
kid
in
has a
school.
car already.
No, you're
I
right,
think he's
guys.
16 now, and he actually
Probably
drives
so.
a old Crown Vic.
Yeah, I mean, he drives around to find Glenn, which
Yeah.
again, I will say I do not consider this to be the safest thing for a kid to do, but he
But
has.
if you got a
I thought he
hobby,
was
it's not a bad
18.
one.
I thought he was younger.
He was. I think the first time he did it, he was 15. I think he finally turned 16. Even then, he was actually driving. He wasn't supposed to be, which is definitely bad, but it was still funny content.
How about that, Glenn? This little kid has a nicer phone and nicer house car than you.
And people that love him.
Yeah.
He's not even recording. You're right, guys. He's not even recording. He's not even recording.
What an idiot. What an idiot.
Oh my god. He's gonna sit in his car all night. He's gonna sit in his car all night and wait for a shift to get over because he wanted to bully the citizens, but he doesn't like it back, huh?
And you don't
Got
like
him.
it from a 16-year-old kid.
Really? Oh yeah? Good luck with that. Hasn't happened yet. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
I'd love to do it.
I don't know what that is. What is it? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, why don't you go there's a playground over there. Yeah, there's a playground.
Glenn always
you
knows
will. You will
the
find
exact
some little
location of
boys.
every playground in the area.
You'll find some little boys over there.
Because he's legally
You'll find
obligated.
some little boys over there. Oh my god, this kid's weird. Oh my god, he's weird. He's asking if I missed him. Oh my god.
And you're normal, fat ass?
Yeah, right.
He's
Oh
only
my God.
34 years old.
Yeah.
That's what a twerp looks like.
He's 38 years old.
Wherever I want. Maybe your mom's house. Oh. You tuck your wiener behind you? That's what they said.
Wow.
If someone were to sue Glenn for every penny worth, the claim would be in the tens of dollars.
Yeah.
The children are going to come
Glenn is
forward
in
in the
Texas.
future, and
Got
the
arrested
little
for being
preschool
in the road.
you molest.
There we
You
go.
molest. They're going to come forward. They're all going to come forward. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do it. Rock me. Rock me. Do it. They said you like My Little Pony. They said you like
Hey.
My Little Pony. Is that true? Is that true?
I'll take that
My Little
personally.
Pony?
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
Fuck you,
Disparaging.
Glenn.
All right,
My
now
Little
it's
Pony is a
personal.
delight. Now it's personal.
Friendship is fucking magic, Glenn.
It is.
Yeah.
Pinkie
I
pie
still-
for life.
Yeah.
Pinkie Pie is best
Excuse
pony.
me, Applejack.
Debate
Did
me.
you say Applejack?
Prove me
I
wrong,
actually,
Glenn.
don't, I actually don't even give a shit. I don't watch that movie.
No, but it's
I just wanted to see what kind of reaction you get.
If you like the lesbian one, that's fine.
But she is.
I'm pretty
Is
sure.
lesbian
That's
pony?
Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash is the gym teacher.
No, Applejack is definitely. Maybe
I
they're in a
still-
relationship. Maybe
Look
we
what
took
you
this,
did, Glenn. Look what Glenn did now.
maybe
Where-
we
this is
took
where
this
we're
too
at.
far. Look, Glenn, really, I mean, you can't be calling a he actually started talking about this kid's genitals and then accused him of molesting preschoolers. Like, who gets that upset with a 16-year-old?
Glenn has literally no filter. There is nothing between
None.
his brain and his mouth that stops anything.
There's
still say his-
nothing in between his ears, really.
I
Well,
still
between
say
his
his blood
legs.
type is gravy.
Yeah.
Now he had a court case this week also where Glenn claims to make so much money, but yet he still requires a public defender.
Mhm.
He had a court case that was put off now until January of next year, of all things.
January 13th. Yeah.
Yeah. What is that court case for, Dutch? Is that
Obstructing the police officer while conducting official police activity.
which video was that?
I think it's the his last. He put out a video saying worthless time and money spent in a broken court system is the title.
Right. I seen that.
No,
but
no. The incident, I believe that's the Walmart incident. Is that obstruction?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, he's committing a crime while getting arraigned of another crime.
Yeah, he does that quite often.
Oh, hiding the camera? Yeah.
Yeah, contempt of court while he's getting arraigned for fucking obstruction.
He brings his camera in all the time. It's amazing they haven't done more. I mean, he filmed his poor public defender as he refused to take a diversion and swore, vowed to renounce his citizenship.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Well, apparently she quit. That was his third public defender, and she quit.
I don't blame
She
her.
didn't quit,
Yeah.
she ran.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, this is all because he initially got cited for dangerous driving, reckless driving.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, and the only reason Glenn hasn't followed through with his giving up his U.S. citizenship, no other country will take him.
Well, that he doesn't understand how you actually do that. He
And
thinks
do you
you
guys remember the deal he got? 1 day of traffic class and honest and gone. It's a sweetheart fucking deal.
No. What it was is it was the traffic class, and then he would be on like a probation sort of. Yeah, not supervised. It was unsupervised, so he wouldn't have to go in and check in or anything. He would just have to stay out of trouble for 6 months, and he was like, "I can't do that."
Yeah,
It's a sweetheart deal nonetheless.
I mean, I would say that it is a very fair, pretty typical deal for something of that nature. I mean, yeah, you couldn't really expect much better than that. You certainly could get it. You could make it worse by refusing to take it, but most DAs will throw out something comparable to that for your first negligent driving. And,
but now they're going to go after him.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by go after? I mean, they're not going to go after him per se. They're going to. Well, I mean, they actually. The registry has to suspend his license. So it's not really up to the prosecutor, but I mean, like, they're not. I think they're going to seek him out and make it personal. No, probably not. Are they going to offer him another deal like that? No. I mean, now it's going to be prosecuted. It'll be sentenced to to the standard, for that crime, which was just dumb.
Right.
It was dumb. Just take the deal and shut the fuck up, Glenn.
Right. And this case here with Jordan Correa that he's so pissed about, he was cited for cutting through a parking lot and swerving in traffic.
Right.
And the judge dismissed the cutting through the parking lot because Glenn somehow went and got said he was staying there that night, Motel 6, but he was found guilty of the swerving in traffic or whatever the other offense was. So that's why he's pissed off at Jordan Correa now.
Yeah, I don't understand why he keeps talking about falsified police reports. Like they're out to get him. Like, you don't catch that many negligent. What is that noise?
It was Dutch doing something on his desk.
You don't catch that many negligent driving charges without being like he's just a terrible driver. Like, that's
absolutely.
I mean, abundantly clear at this point. He's just a terrible driver.
Yeah. I mean, look at what he did in Portland when that cop had his car towed. I mean, the cop was trying to be nice to him, and Glenn escalated that. The cop's like, "All right, fuck you. I'm going to tow your car." Yeah.
He's not even live. He thinks he's live.
No, he was live the whole time.
He's stupid. Yeah. He's an idiot. Look at him. He's an idiot. He's a retard.
He's like, I won't look at that because I know that he's live. Like, oh my God.
He's a retard. You gotta see what this cop. When are you gonna kill yourself, right? When I'm gonna go sleep with your mom? Your mom?
You've lost a bet when your mom
you wear a
jokes
dress
at
when you
34.
go home. Okay. You wear a dress. You wear dresses. Okay. All right. So you're gonna put a dress on, and then what? And then what? This kid's weird. Oh my God. I don't know if it's a midget or what it is. This guy. I don't know, guys. He's a sex offender. Look at him. Look at the sex offender go. Look at sex.
He's trying to get you in frame.
No, I'm not going to your car, dude. That's weird. That's weird, dude. Sex offenders looking.
Are you in your little red car?
What a little sex offender. Look at him. Even the construction worker was looking at you. He's seen you're a sex offender. Oh, you kill cats for fun? Is that true?
What the fuck?
Is that true?
The projection
Do you kill
is
cats
real.
for fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? They want to know what kind of car you have. No, they're asking. What do you have? Do you actually have a car, or do you drive mommy's car? Do you actually have a car, or do you drive mommy's car? What is it? Say what it is. A retired cop car. Wannabe cop. Wannabe cop. Wannabe cop.
The difference, Glenn, is he might still be able to be a cop.
Yeah. His chances
Wanna
are a
be
lot
cop.
better than Glenn's.
You're a wannabe cop. I'm not
Morgan,
going to your car, dude. That's weird. That's
Morgan, he
like
was never
some
charged
weird
for sexual
pedophile
offenses.
shit.
However,
You're gonna
he
like
was 21
capture
and got
me,
a
dude. You're
15-year-old
weird.
pregnant.
A whaler couldn't capture you.
With what? What would you kill me with?
You can't fucking fight for shit.
With what? What would you kill me with? Yeah.
Disinfectant might do the job.
Okay.
A light
Yeah.
jog.
Is that what mommy told you?
Yes,
Is that
Golden.
what
He
mommy
did just
told
call
you?
a child a sex offender.
Mommy? 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 Is that what your mommy told you?
Oh my god.
Yes,
It's
Golden.
like a Hollywood laugh.
Spit.
I hear that laugh in my nightmares.
Yeah.
That laugh
Your mom's house? Yeah.
Look at your little Audi bump. Why don't you show us your stomach?
You're weird, dude. You are weird. This guy's trying to get me to undress. Oh my god. Well, your buddy's not going to come out. He's hiding now. He's scared to death now. He's scared to death now.
No, the cop is just entertained watching you get owned by a 16-year-old.
No one's directing traffic. We got the little sex offender on our left, and the cops hiding in the car.
When does he call 911?
Come up here probably about another 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
He actually calls him twice. I'd be actually surprised.
No one's
they don't
directing
charge him
traffic, guys. This is what the police did. Oh, yeah, they did.
I know Glenn's wide enough considered as a car, but he's standing out in the middle of a lane.
Little twerp.
You know, he's calling 911.
This is what a stalker looks like, guys. This is the poster child for a stalker / predator. Keep your kids away from this predator, guys. Oh, there's the spit again.
Oh, he's the one to talk.
Yeah.
Oh, your car alarm's going off.
Nope, my car's over there.
Someone's breaking in your car.
Nope, my car's over there. Over that way.
Oh, you're staying close to the cops because you know they said, oh, okay.
Because you're
all right.
Right.
This come up here shortly. He calls 911.
Little pedophile, middle of the night. Look at him. Little pedophile.
For protection against Glenn, instead of pepper spray, I'd use Lysol.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is my stalker, guys. Yeah. It can't be like Pamela Anderson or fucking, you know, or Kim Kardashian. It's got this fucking little twerp. Yeah, he's a little shrimp. You see a little shrimp? He's a little sawed-off little runt. Nobody wanted. They sent him to the foster home. They sent him to the foster home. He's a little foster baby.
What a piece of shit he is, honest to God.
He's a little foster baby.
How
I don't
are
even
you
know
gonna
that
get
that's true.
so triggered by a child? I don't. None of what he's saying is true. I can obviously the kid's not a pedophile. The kid's not a predator. But speaking to a child like that. Like, are you kidding me?
I think
Kate,
most
I've
of this
talked
is
to
just
Braxton
Glenn
several times.
projecting.
Yeah, obviously. Most men of his age, 34 years old, right, have some sort of sense, like they have boundaries with children, right? Like there are just things that you don't say and do with a child. And he doesn't do that.
No, he's he's a wild piece of shit.
He really is the worst.
Yeah.
There's no low,
Little
low
foster
to this
kid,
man.
huh? Yeah. Mommy didn't breastfeed you enough.
I mean, considering what
Mommy
he said
didn't
to that
breastfeed
cop
you
about a
enough.
year
Yeah.
ago, it's not
Yeah.
surprising.
Mommy didn't breastfeed you enough.
That he has no reservations.
Look at this guy. Mommy didn't breastfeed him enough. Yeah.
I'm thinking Glenn was legally eligible to buy alcohol before he stopped breastfeeding.
Isn't it? It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, he's creepy. He's super creepy. I'm super creeped out, guys. I'm super creeped out.
What's your phone number?
This guy keeps stalking me. He keeps stalking me, guys. He's a weirdo. He keeps stalking me. Little stalker.
Hey, Kate, check your Discord
I don't
DM.
know
I
what
just
you're
sent you a
talking
picture of the person with
I have
the
no idea what you're talking about.
stalker.
Poindexter haircut. Little Poindexter haircut. That was a good one. That was a good one.
It wasn't that funny, Glenn. It wasn't that funny.
Little Poindexter haircut.
No.
Oh, he's having some water.
Better than your
He's making
haircut.
$100K a year having some water, not directing traffic.
This guy has a child.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, he got a 15-year-old pregnant
Not
when he was
directing
21.
traffic.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
She must have been blind.
I think she's developmentally
Yeah.
Oh, even worse. What the fuck?
Maybe he smelled better back then.
Probably
no, I doubt that.
No, not really.
Jeez, idiot.
Look at this little twerp. Look at this little twerp. Gotta wait.
Can you imagine this
Too many
guy as a
cars.
child in school?
I hear he's got nothing to do with her. Better for her.
wait.
Right?
Yeah, the axe. No,
Little
no,
twerp.
he doesn't. Yeah.
Followed by a twerp. Followed by a twerp.
They know the cops feel.
Well, and that's what gets Glenn. You know, the cops can't talk back to him the way this kid does, and that chafes Glenn's ass.
Yeah.
He crossed the street like 6 times.
Yes, and he has to pause after each time to catch his breath.
Well, the first time that Braxton confronted Glenn, Braxton literally made him do about 8 laps around the police station, and he thought Glenn was going to die that night.
Now when the truck pulls away, Braxton's gone. No.
Yeah.
That would be funny, though.
He ran inside his cop car.
Became ethereal.
He ran inside his cop car. Yeah, guys, this is Jordan Correa, Al Correa's son. He said that I cut through a parking lot, LMC, and then he lied and said I was swerving. He gave me 2 tickets, the little twerp.
Run, Glenn. He's coming.
Little
Glenn,
daddy's
run.
little cop. Daddy's little cop. Daddy's little cop.
Oh, no, he's running again.
Daddy's little cop.
You're my bitch, Glenn. Come here.
Daddy's little cop.
You're my bitch, Glenn. You're my bitch. Come here, bitch. Come here, little bitch.
Come here,
You're
bitch.
weird. You're weird.
You're my bitch, Glenn.
Little twerp following me. Little twerp following me. Little twerp. Little twerp following me. What?
God, I
Come
wish
out. Yeah,
they
come
had
on
a
out, bitch. Come out.
Pedestrian in the roadway statue.
Yeah, come on out, bitch. Send me a ticket and I'll sue your bitch ass like the other 3 cops. Do it, you little bitch. Shut up, you little faggot. Come on out, little bitch.
You're getting it
Come
from
on
all
out,
ends,
little
Glenn.
bitch.
Run.
Come out, little bitch.
You want to deny this?
Come out, little bitch.
Look, it's your police report, Glenn.
Come on out, little bitch.
I don't know how this isn't disturbing the peace. It's really disturbing mine.
Take your little faggot friend with you, Jordan. Take your little faggot friend with you, Jordan. Take your little faggot friend with you, Jordan.
The cops should take the kid out for a burger after the entertainment.
Take your little faggot friend with you, Jordan.
Oh, you're 220. No, you're definitely more than 220 pounds.
Yeah, he's a child molester, guys. He's a child molester, guys. He's a child molester. We're being followed.
It's
We're
still
being
beyond
followed by a
if you want to go a little
stalker.
bit further ahead when he calls 911.
Yeah, I mean, he's running from a kid right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a few minutes ahead.
I mean, waddling.
Look, come on out. No, shut your mouth. If I cross the street,
Oh, here we go.
I'm being stalked by some little.
Here we go. We'll go back a little bit. A little bit. All right.
Now I'm going to call in. Now I'm going to call in as a stalker.
Now he's going to call in.
Nope.
And the cops can be like, "There's nothing to see here, radio. We're fine."
We're going to call in. Guys, we're going to call in. We're going to call in, guys.
I hate how he repeats himself.
See,
Oh my God,
guys, we're going to call in.
911 too.
Well, he's got like 8 people watching his live stream. He has to make sure they can all hear it.
Hi, I'm on 196 in Linwood, and I'm filming some police. And the police officer has threatened to give me charges if I cross the street. I'm being stalked by some little kid right now. Or some like midget. I don't know what it is.
Oh my God.
Or
I'm
oh my
right by
God.
the Fred Meyers. Right by the Fred Meyers. Jordan. No. I'm in front of the Compass Health, in front of the AMPM. I'm in front of the AMPM. Yeah. So 196 and 48. Yeah, and Jordan Korea is watching the little kid stalking me. He's watching. The kid's leaving. The stalker's leaving now. But the Jordan Korea has. What's your phone number? I can't say that right now because I'm live streaming.
I only dox.
That's more important. I'm sorry.
Tell me exactly what happened. I got like this little stalker following me, and
I would love to
the
hear the
officer
conversation between the kid and
threatened
the
me with a ticket because I've been trying to avoid the little stalker. And Jordan Korea, the officer, he's basically telling me he's gonna give me a citation if I cross the street. But the little stalker's following me everywhere I go.
Okay, so what do you? So if police are there, what exactly are you asking 911 to do for you today?
Don't you normally arrest stalkers? Don't you take care of stalkers and like people?
I can put in a request that you would like the officer to investigate your stalker.
Okay, what about the cop that's here now that's not investigating, Jordan Korea? The one that's supposed to be directing traffic that's sitting in his car?
I'm not there, so I don't know what the officers
Well,
are out
I can tell you what they're doing. He's supposed to be directing traffic, but he's on the computer. He's on the computer.
What is your name?
I can't say that on my live stream, but I'm here. Al Korea already seen me here.
The kid's yelling his name.
Al Korea was already here, and he left. He left. Yeah, the stalker's getting loud. The stalker's getting loud, guys.
Okay, all right, then, sir, I'm going to go ahead and let you go and request that an officer contact you. Did you want contact in person or over the phone?
Because I got to file a complaint against Jordan Korea.
Oh my God.
In person.
Okay.
Could you send some crayons?
Sure. Okay. Yep.
Can you bring me a cheeseburger?
All right.
Yeah. Please bring me his Capri Sun. I'm starving.
Yeah, good. They're on their way. Yeah. No, that's no. They're gonna bring other ones. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. We'll find out.
More people will
We'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah. That's right. He is. Jordan's allowing the little twerp to cross the street. Yeah.
He talked to me, right?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
He talked to me right there. I have it on video.
No.
I have it on video.
Here's where he goes. That video means nothing.
Look, this little child molester stalker. We got a stalker, guys. We got a stalker, guys. We got a stalker, guys. We got a stalker. We got a stalker.
What nobody can see is Glenn keeps pointing at
Little
him.
stalker.
And this shit.
Yeah, little stalker. They're all watching the stalker. Yes, guys. This is a child predator, guys.
Well, he is a child, and he's being a predator on your ass.
Look at the little twerp.
That part's bothering me that he keeps talking
Look at
like
the
that.
twerp.
Yeah.
Look at
What the
four-eyed
hell?
twerp.
It's really
Point
bothering
Dexter
me.
haircut. Twerp. Twerp style.
Twerp
style. Point Dexter question. Yeah, little twerp.
I like the way this guy critiques other people's appearances.
Little twerp kid.
Right.
And
Stalker twerp.
hopefully later Kate can pull up the picture I sent her of Glenn's
Yeah, little stalker
wardrobe
twerp.
this evening.
The cut off sweatpants?
Yeah, Point Dexter's
they're
crying.
bad.
Yeah, he's crying. Look at him. Look at him. He's crying. Point Dexter's crying. He's crying. Point Dexter's crying. Look at him. He's crying. Yeah.
Kind of does look like Point Dexter.
Dexter's crying. Little Point Dexter.
Don't piss him off. We'll come after you next.
Point Dexter.
Don't say it looks like him. I mean,
Little Point
Dexter's a
Dexter's
cartoon
crying.
character.
Yeah, Point Dexter. Yeah. Go cry to your mommy, Point Dexter. Go cry to your mommy, Point Dexter.
At least his mother wants him, Glenn.
I don't know. You tell me that's your dad. That must be your dad's stuff. Yeah. I don't think so. He's on the computer, guys. He's not directing traffic.
He doesn't have to. It's
He's
a
on
flashing four-way
Google.
red.
To answer the
Little
question,
twerp. Little twerp.
Luke in the chat,
Little
probably
twerp.
not.
Little twerp.
One of the elements
Little
of defamation is that it has to be something that a reasonable person would be led to believe that
Oh, this kid doesn't listen
statement
to
is
Cypher
true.
still, guys.
So the
And
fact
most-
it's coming from Glenn would never be reasonable.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
If I was defending Glenn, sad to say, if I was defending Glenn, I would showcase, well, like, look, here are all of his other videos where he lays out a similar level of invective to everyone. So this is par for the course. Therefore, there's no way a reasonable person could believe that what Glenn said about this kid is true.
I'm sorry. I can just
Right.
imagine be like, Your Honor, my client
Is a piece of shit.
legally
Is a shit.
retarded. Like, my
Yeah.
client has the IQ of a brain damaged cat. Like, you can't take anything that he says seriously, and no one does. Case closed.
Even if you had a slam dunk case, it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it anyway.
Yeah,
either.
we're
What are you gonna win as far as
Yeah,
the judgment goes? Like,
a
is
smelly
Dora a
red
brave
fan.
man? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here he is calling again. This is
Stalker's still here, and the cop threatened the little.
he's calling
yeah,
911 again.
It's been 3 minutes.
Get a sergeant out here, guys. We're gonna get a sergeant out here.
Hey, can I just say though, like, thank
Oh,
God.
he's taking off.
Thank God that he's tying up the emergency line with this very serious emergency.
I would think this would be a misuse of 911.
Well, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit for them to charge this asshole, to be fair.
This is true.
He's out.
You realize the cops are
taking off.
basically laughing when this comes on
He's
the radio,
taking off.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like a little stalker kid out here following me around. I need a sergeant out here.
Where are you? I need the address across street.
196, right in front of the AMPM. And I was threatened by the officer to he said if I used the crosswalk that he was gonna.
Tattletale.
Yeah, he's supposed to be directing traffic, but he's on Google on his computer right now.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm not understanding what.
He's running. The stalker's running. He's at Applebee's now. And yeah, the officer's on Google. He's supposed to be directing traffic, but he's not. He's in his car. He's hiding in his car. So the stalker just took off. He ran.
Can I speak to a manager?
Right.
Yeah.
I can't tell you because I'm on a live stream. But I
I'm
can
a
tell
dick
you that
and I don't know
this
where the fuck I
officer,
am.
Jordan Correa, he threatened me with a ticket if I used the crosswalk. He threatened me with a ticket and he threatened me with a charge. He said he was going to charge me with obstruction. I want to go file a complaint. See, he's saying I'm obstructing. He's going to charge me. Yeah, he said I'm obstructing.
Obstructing.
I can't say that right
Easy,
now. I'm on a
Sylvester.
live stream.
Maybe if you turn the live stream off, you can answer some of my questions.
Well, I can't because it's for my protection.
Maybe pushing a button, you can stop the live stream there.
I could, but the cop's so dangerous that if I do that, I risk my life because
I
he
hate
could
him
shoot
so
me.
much. I hate him so much. I hate him so much.
Kate, I hate him more than you do. Trust me.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying like there won't be any witnesses because I'm recording now.
Dude,
So
this
like,
guy is in the middle of a public roadway. There are cars everywhere. There's a gas station across the street. There's a fucking Applebee's. Some lady was just walking her dog. There are myriads. There's a myriad of witnesses right now. Like, get the fuck out of here. I hate him so much. I really do.
He said he had 3 cell phones.
Yeah, right?
So, yeah.
He's the worst.
He is.
So I know we wanted to see what. So I'll play a little bit of Braxton's video, his perspective, and then we'll call it a night. But I mean, this is yeah. No, Glenn looked beautiful this evening. Like he really was ravishing.
Mega Karen.
Oh God, he's the worst. He does. He drives me nuts. All right, here we go. Here's Glenn. Look at him. He's beautiful.
One's well in his. I'm gonna report that was a year ago. So he's probably gained some weight. So he's probably like 240, 230.
Even his Jesus handles are blowing out.
Wait, can I ask you an honest question? Glenn, no. Can I ask you an honest question? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Glenn? Can I ask you a question? Yeah, you're a
It's a
bitch.
nice floby haircut he has going on.
No, let me ask you a question.
His fanny pack turned into a merce.
No, Becca calls it the moop for his breast moop.
His
Glenn, let me
shirt
ask you
is
an
so
honest
tight you
question.
can see the like outline of his belly button. Holy
Can
fuck!
I ask you an honest question? No, he's a bitch. Glenn, you're a fucking pussy. Shut the fuck up.
He looks cleaner than he usually does.
You probably walked through a car wash.
He must have.
I'm trying.
The
In my
antifreeze
brain.
from the radiator got him.
Look at his fucking toenails. Oh my god. You know how fucking disgusting you are. You're a pig,
What
Glenn.
self-respecting man
You're a
wears
pig.
Birkenstocks?
You're a pig.
Don't judge.
You're a fat
I'm sorry, I
slob.
didn't know you wore them.
What in the title of self-respecting man?
What was it like getting a restraining order from your dad?
It looks
Nope.
like he's
You got a
retaining
restraining
fluid
order
in his
from your dad.
ankles.
Yeah.
See, you're denying
Cankles.
it. You don't want them to know.
And it is true, his father did file against him after Glenn threw a
He threw a
taco at
taco
him.
at him.
Even,
We
even,
have the order of
He's a
protection.
bitch.
Glenn
He's a
Shearer is
bitch.
dick.
He's a bitch.
even
You're
his
a bitch,
minor
Glenn.
assaults are
Glenn, you're a
racist.
bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch, Glenn. What a bitch. What a bitch.
Glenn, are you
What a
diabetic?
bitch.
Well, when his blood type
Glenn,
is
you know what
Unfortunately, his
I'm
fanny pack won't fit around him.
Public easement, bitch. No, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Good music. Red Hot. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I think Helen Keller cut his hair.
Yeah, right.
You're calling 911
Or a
again?
nice solid bowl.
What? Oh my God, he's such abusing 911.
Can you imagine him walking in your barber shop? I want a haircut, please.
We're gonna grab some. We're gonna come out. We're gonna come out. We're gonna grab some.
There's
So
no
he
way
was-
he's paying someone for that haircut.
He even
Well,
was
that-
on 2 different phones.
No.
That haircut's understandable since this is the barber's eye probably
We're gonna grab
water.
some from the car. I'm coming back. Let him know.
Glenn walks
This
into
is
the
where
barber
Glenn
with a picture of.
The second time calling. We're getting close. We gotta do a little run. Oh, that's why he's right there. Walls? The sergeant is right there. right there.
Hurry and get to Applebee's, Braxton.
I love how Glenn's like, he's going to Applebee's.
Glenn to know that he's there. Grab something.
I'd like to
Just
report a
sit- just
crime.
stay safe.
Braxton's going to Applebee's and he didn't invite me.
Yeah. There's really not much
Bread
after
sticks.
this. Braxton goes to his car, Kate, and then he comes back and Glenn's gone.
Come back.
Yeah.
I want to hear this.
So that's Braxton. Oh my God, that's Glenn's week though.
Yeah, it's actually going to get worse this week here. I have a feeling I have a feeling it's going to get worse from this week. Our Dutch and his little crew have done some really good work on Glenn. He's got a mediation coming up regarding his lawsuit against those 3 cops.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure. I mean, I already knows better than I'm sure, but I have a strong suspicion that's going to be thrown out pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, no, it's not going to survive.
No.
No, yeah. No.
Have
That's
you
going to be
seen-
like
have you
5
seen
minutes. The
his
first 5
complaint,
minutes,
Artie?
the mediator's going to be, we're not going to get anywhere, and we're not going to waste any more of our time.
Artie, have you seen his lawsuit? Have you seen his complaint?
I know I haven't.
Oh my God, I have to
remember
send
you
it to
mentioned
you.
that you wanted
I'm-
to.
I'm going to send it to you.
Oh, do you have it, Kate?
I think you mentioned that you put in a request for it.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Oh.
Oh my God, it is.
I'd love to see it.
hilarious.
Please send it to me, Kate. You haven't sent it to me. I want to see that
I
also.
was gonna go through it on Thursday too, like live.
Oh, sweet.
Did he write it himself? Is it pro se?
Yeah, he's pro se.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
boy,
he's
that'll be good.
So
And he
it's in
filed
crayon.
he's in 3 separate lawsuits, but it's all the same complaint. So instead of doing one lawsuit with 3 defendants, he filed 3 separate lawsuits.
Oh, that's three times the money. Have you seen some of the new Chauncey filings in the Chauncey Hollingberry case?
Yes, I wanted to go over those 2, especially the toilet paper motion.
Yes,
Those are,
lack of
those
toilet
are-
paper is terrorism.
Yeah,
Those
Oh
are
my
genuinely entertaining.
they're wonderful.
Genuinely entertaining.
Yeah, we have a lot of. I would have done them this week, but honestly, I just know myself, and I am so technically inept that I just didn't want to have the issues of bumbling around, pulling things up, trying to read at the same time. What little I did for Earl, obviously, I was like squinting. So But yeah, we can do it on Thursday. I'll send it around in the meantime.
Sweet.
Oh, it's
Nice.
8:48. Any last thoughts, questions, concerns, anything?
No,
good show tonight.
Yeah, great job as always.
Fucking
That was fun.
hysterical.
That was
Yep.
good.
One more shout out for Braxton.
Always a shout out to Braxton.
Oh,
Share
I
a
talk
like.
to that kid all the time. He's fucking hysterical.
So, like, not only is he like, super funny with this Glenn stuff, I was like, he's a really talented photographer. He's doing like some stringer work already, and like, he's really talented actually. So, there's that.
He's a smart kid. I
Come to
mean,
Discord, Braxton.
Now, Dutch, on your Facebook group with Glenn, there's a judge's order of some sort where it mentions GC. I don't understand who was that filed against and from and to.
No.
Father. Got Kings.
Which one? So there's the restraining order. You guys were also sharing actually an appeal to a child custody. That is not anyone who's actually related to him.
Okay, that's what I was curious. I wasn't sure if that was
That's
Glenn's
what he's
mom
talking
saying,
about.
I don't want him.
Yeah, we have an entire every single court document that has ever come out on Glenn. Mitch pulled a while ago, so it's funny because I'll go in the group sometimes and they'll be like, "You guys, we found this," and they're literally like posting our links, which I always think is funny. I'm like, "Yeah, that was us." Somebody's like, "Why is this redacted?" Like, because we redacted it. Like, we have the unredacted stuff. We usually put it out redacted, but one thing that keeps getting shared in that group that is the Karen protection, the parental termination case, and that's actually she's not related to him at all.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We get so much intel coming out at once. To sift through it sometimes is.
Yeah, you guys are literally like everything that you have, like you can just go straight, like it's all from Masshole, like literally down to like the PDF links and stuff like that. So just ask me if you have any question, because like that's
Excellent. I will. It comes in, I just share it. More info going out is better than nothing.
I mean, I could just give you the file for where all this is coming from, really, and you could just have it that way.
Send it to me. I'll take it.
Yeah. As we have a Dropbox file, and then it goes out on PDF share links. We put it on like videos and stuff like that as it's pertinent, but I have the whole Dropbox file. We have a lot of files on all these guys, so.
Kate, your cat's been photobombing you back in the background this whole
Get off my counter, cat.
Fucking Garfield.
Yeah. Come here. That's actually my daughter's cat. Get off my counter.
He looks so stoic up there.
He does.
Yeah. He's
I'll get down.
Statue.
I'll get down, but only because I want to, not because you told me to, lady.
I
Yeah,
love
you
him.
need to get him a cat tower.
Here, cat, come here.
I wanted to
Get him a cat tower.
He has a cat
Exactly.
tower. This is his name is actually Cat.
So
Hi,
what are the
Hello, cat.
Yep. Do it.
Oh,
There you go.
where's Jake? Jake
I don't
gets no
wanna say
camera
cat,
time.
Jake is actually upset because I took his cat. He's
Oh,
behind
okay.
me looking at me because this is actually Jake's best friend. So they
We're about to get porn bombed by a cat.
by a cat.
Yeah.
Oh no, he would not do that.
The wrong keys.
He wouldn't do that.
Yeah. So one of the viewers last week asked Kate and I a question. Christy Shepard, she asked us, how is it Glenn's channel's never taken down? And that's a question for the gods. Yeah, I mean, only thing the response I gave to her was just keep reporting his crap. You have stuff like Gary Snowflake, unfortunately, gets taken down every other day, it seems. But you have this idiot Glenn who just berates people and nothing happens to him. There is no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Gary Snowflake, I think from Out of the Ashes rose a very angry penguin channel for Gary Snowflake. And so if you're looking for Gary Snowflake like videos, I believe there's a new channel called The Angry Penguin.
Angry
that's
Penguin.
That's the third or fourth channel in as many days.
Well, I understand this latest strike was kind of funny because it was Emo's voice at a KKK rally or something with a racial tirade.
Yeah. He put Emo's screaming rants over like old archived KKK footage, and apparently YouTube takes a real dim view of that shit if they don't realize it's satire.
Yeah, no, they're not.
They have no
But
sense
then
of
again,
humor.
you could have an actual, racist like Glenn who just for some reason is thriving out there on.
Or
Yeah.
Emo, who actually streams that stuff on his own channel.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I did one like that with the Helter Skelter guy. What's his name? Charles Manson. And I was worried, that YouTube might not like that too much. But I was okay. Nobody apparently complained.
Well, you got Irish Demon, his channel struck down because he showed a portion of a video of threats from a flat earther, but the flat earther's video didn't get pulled.
Which flat earther?
Nathan
Nathan Thompson. Nathan Thompson he got his channel taken down after a while.
Yeah, I wish I understood better of how YouTube discerns which ones to take down, which ones they don't. And someone brought up a good point that a lot of these channels are the ones making good money they don't touch because they're getting their 30% off of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you've got Furry taking in $2,500 in super chats in 2 days, and that's 30% of that goes right to Google. So
right,
They split the AdSense money with them. I believe it's 50-50, but you get 30, you get 70% of your super chats. So
right,
they do make quite a bit of money off of some people.
That's unbelievable.
it is. And, I mean,
How much
it's
she's
just,
making right now? Yeah.
So. Oh, and accountability Angel's not happy with you, Kate, at all, or us
Oh, I
for that
noticed.
matter. I guess.
I noticed.
Yeah. I
she's
invited
great,
her. Yeah, I'm
She
like,
should-
come on up. We'll talk to you.
Yeah.
she should have made the payment.
She should have. She didn't make the payments. We had to do a show on her.
Yeah, you pay your production money, or you're gonna end up.
Right. Apparently, there's a new video I have to watch tonight. Chicago PD did not respond well to her apparently today.
Good. I gotta watch more of her. I have like 3 videos on the editing board right now too. So I'm working on that. I'll probably get back to that today.
Sweet.
Kenny Klein might be able to help you with intel on her too.
Well, I looked at her criminal history in her county. She's only got a small shoplifting charge when she was a kid. Little domestic thing here and there, but nothing major. And Justice Jake has nothing major either.
No, they're just crazy people. They're
yeah,
fantastic. They really are.
Yeah,
fantastic.
they really are. They're the gift. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying
Flying under the radar. Maybe they've just been flying under the radar.
Yeah, she's definitely escalating to become more of a sob sit type thing scenario. Also, it seems. Kate did a piece on her probably about 6 weeks ago where she was on a post office loading dock going through the mail because they left it out there to load the trucks but she felt she had the right to go through the mail.
Yeah.
So
Just like a sign or something. Yeah, you walked right past it to walk onto this property. Now get.
Well, she actually made the comment. There's no trespassing signs except for that one.
Yeah.
You guys, my dog
Only
right
one.
now is like. I wish that you could see. Hold on. I don't even know what he's doing with my couch. Like, what are you doing?
You can have couch baby. You can have couch babies.
No, he's like, one of the kids must have stuffed something in a cushion because he's really got his nose in there. What are you doing?
That's what we want. We want Jake.
I know he's much more fun than I am. I wonder if I could like spin this around and we can see what he's doing.
You should just do a channel of just Jake.
I would do a channel of just Jake. Are you kidding me? Jake, come talk to the people. They want to see what you have to say.
I mean, that's the only reason why I get subs is my cats. So
That's not true, Artie. Artie, you got some great content.
Jake.
All three of my dogs have got their noses stuffed up against the tap, trying to figure out what's barking.
I don't even know what he's doing, honestly. I don't know. He's on something right now.
Look at that face.
What are you doing? There's something in my couch. I can't get it for you. I probably don't even want you to have it. I probably don't even want you to have it. Okay. Anyway. I'm going to mute my mic. He's telling me that I should end this live stream and take him for a walk before he has to go to bed. That's what he's
Sounds
saying.
good.
Come on,
All right,
people.
guys.
Nothing better to do with your time.
All right.
No, Mark Smith. There is never anything better to do with my time than hang out with my dog, honestly. So
Yes, there is Discord, which is where
Yeah.
I'll see all y'all in a few minutes. Have a
right.
great night, everyone.
yeah, so
Have a
yeah,
good night.
if you don't belong
Thanks
to
for
our
having me.
Discord, join our Discord. We're always in there hanging out. Jake will be there. We're gonna go take a walk. So thanks for coming, guys. Dutch,
Good.
Artie, always good to have you. Hank, Teresa.
Thanks for having me up.
All
Take
right.
care.
Night, guys.
Like